All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's check in and see what our lovely ZEBEC is doing here. I think it's actually going against the market for the most part today because most of the things are in green, but ZEBEC itself is actually up, I think, by up to 7%. I think that's great, but we want to see what the future actually holds for this amazing project. So let me go ahead and show you what's what on the chart here. We have been talking about it some time, saying that, look, we've got this amazing mark of accumulation pattern that has been happening for almost a year, and we are at the verge of breaking away from this trading range. As you can see that we also have got a massive resistance on top, so we're trying to work at this resistance, and for the last time I think that the price looks to escape this whole thing. I also think that with the kind of conditions that we have in the market, we are primed to do something like that. But of course, you know, sometimes it's not as clear cut as that. We have some red days, we have some green days, but generally speaking, what we're actually anticipating is to break away out of this spike of accumulation pattern and head basically into the sky. I've said time and again that the sky is the limit here for ZEBEC, because really, if you look left, take a look at that. Once you clear some levels, for example, this would be, I think, 0.003. The next resistance is 0.004 in terms of the dollar value, and from there it's price discovery. Now, price discovery basically means that you go up until you tire, right? So that already has me excited. So let's take a look at it one more time. But before I do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ZEBEC and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not bomb them out too much. Let me get right into it. So of course, yes, the other day I was saying that, look, if we take a look at our RSIs here, we were in overbought territory, and just judging with the past, this is when we have already gotten some rejections. So we were demarcating this level, and for sure we got a white there and we got the rejection that we wanted. And I was saying that, look, my first buy order would be $0.0015 here, and exactly to the T, the chart came, and of course my buy order was executed right here. However, I also am open to the scenario in which, look, as we have been discussing, that this RSI just resets all the way down to the flows. I'm not saying that it means that the price is totally bearish. I think again it's an opportunity to accumulate at the lows, especially if you miss these levels that were there for some months. We may see the price dipping below 0.00015, as I said. In that case, I will be looking for a Fibonacci level, and a usual suspect is the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and it's sitting at 0.00128. Basically, I would say 0.0013. So I'm just going to be putting another buy order here, basically accumulating at another lower price. I know some people may be angry to say, okay, you anticipate the price will fall all the way down there. Yes, I do anticipate that, because I know that crypto is a volatile thing, and a minus 20%, minus 25% is a normal Tuesday in the space, and it's something that we should be accustomed with. I'm personally already accustomed to it, and I don't take these things as offenses, right? I look at them and I see a little bit of opportunity, because it simply allows me to buy cheap, right? I'm almost 100% guaranteed that ZEBEC will do well. I have been saying time and again that I anticipate a minimum of 10x for this whole market cap to grow up to $1 billion. And I'm looking at things happening in the market around, look, payment blockchains are going to be the next big thing, because every bank, every central bank right now is working on some kind of infrastructure to deal with stable coins and a whole bunch of different things. This is the new thing, and I'm so much big on that. I don't only talk about ZEBEC. I talk about others like Telcoin. I talk about others like Alchemy Pay, XRP, XLM, and a whole bunch of Quant, especially because that's the infrastructure of stable coins. And you also see the global general trend. Mastercard is partnering with this one. ZEBEC itself, I think it also has a partnership with Mastercard and stuff like that. And I think, yeah, the whole thing is bullish. At some point, I expect a Coinbase listing, because who is one of the biggest investors in ZEBEC? Circle, basically Coinbase, right? So in terms of going up, for me, it's almost a guarantee. I'm actually looking for where can I get a lower price than the one that I got yesterday, right? So that eventually when the ship takes off, we are looking pretty good right there. So coming back to price targets, once again, I've said that I look at is a full Fibonacci extension, and that is taking the price to right around 1.36 cents, 1.35 cents, thereabout. Again, from current price, we are looking at right around a 6x or something, 7x basically, I would say. Now look, this is super conservative, right? Very, very conservative. I know some people have got up to 50%, 20 cents, $2, $1, and stuff like that. I'm just saying personally for myself, I don't need probably all those high price tickets, right? For some people, yes, they need them 100%, and I wish everybody all the best. I always give the analogy to say that we're all in a bus, but we have got different stations that we want to go off, and that's exactly the same thing here. So some people will wait this whole thing for 7, 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever the case may be, and they will get the ultimate price that they're looking for. Everybody's going to have a different one, but I would say that I'm not a bear totally on ZEBEC. I think that it's one thing that is super innovative. I don't think up until this point anybody had done what they actually are trying to do, and we'll see what eventually happens. They also have got a spaces on the 21st of May. I think I'm going to be joining and hearing all the latest things that they do, because their spaces are on fire. The last one that they did, they actually invited people to go ahead and talk about the experiences that they have had with ZEBEC, and you could see that, okay, there is a real world use case for this whole thing, and there is no way but to be bullish. So yeah, I'm looking for a little bit of lower price against immediate short term, but eventually I'm still very much bullish. One other thing that I forgot to mention about a little bit of lower price against immediate short term was the 17th May unlock that is going to happen. It's going to happen on a weekend. I think it's going to be a Saturday. We know the deal in crypto of late. Weekends are kind of low liquidity times, so yeah, people selling off here is something that is possible, because I think up to $4 million is going to be unlocked. I mean, $3.6 million. That can move the needle just a little bit, right? Now, I'm saying all those things. I mean, I'm outlining my plan and stuff like that. For a lot of people, to be honest, they don't need to do anything, because it's just a matter of sitting back and waiting for the price target that you want. If you just want to be timing the market going in and out and stuff like that, I don't think really that works. But for somebody who is looking to accumulate like me, boom, I think you're going to be able to do it. Before I go, let me remind you that our partners over there, Elbank, the exchange, are doing this amazing welcome bonus that if you happen to deposit, whatever amount you deposit, I think a minimum of $100, you get almost a 50%, I would say cashback or airdrop, meaning that, you get half of that to trade as a bonus, and if you win, obviously you're winning on top of a gift. So it's money that it's a gift that keeps giving, as I say. An example that I could give is that if you deposit $500 into your futures account, you get $200. If it's $800, you get $350. I should be saying 1,000 gets you to $450. So I think that's pretty cool. Go ahead and read the rules. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description. Then they also have got this one, which is a spin to win, and it's also for new users. If you happen to register, trade is as little as $5. I mean, you're going to be having to spin this whole thing, and you can walk away with your Rolex as well as your iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I think these are both fantastic activities. Other than that, if you want to come and trade with me, feel free to do so. We've got a trading group, and the link is also somewhere there in the description. That will lead you to Patreon. From Patreon, you just come directly to Discord, and everything is sorted out. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with friends and family, and I'll see you in the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.